You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Done.
Hi, I'm Joe Heath.
I'm Toni Heath.
And this is You Talkin' Utopia to Me?
Stupid. It's a bad bit.
It's a bad bit.
It's a bad bit.
You talking Utopia to me?
Do the opening.
Alright, fine. This is the Watch-A-Thon of Rassilon.
I don't have a joke because you already did a whole bit.
I did a bit. Whee! Today, we're going to be talking about the 11th episode of the third season of Doctor Who, Utopia, which aired June 16th, 2007.
True facts!
And now, you talking Utopia to me? You gonna talk Utopia to me?
You want to tell that joke a third time?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna talk Utopia to me?
Perfect. Moving on.
Before we start talking about this episode, I want to give a special shout out to the Unquest for becoming our newest Patreon patron / friend of Rassilon. So,
Hey, thanks.
thank you. If you would like to be a friend of Rassilon and get shouted out on the podcast, go to patreon.com/watchathon. And we got cool stuff there. You can see our videos of us recording this.
You could see my cool hat, which all of you audio-only people are missing out on.
You can see my half a beard that I'm trying to grow that looks really bad right now.
Oh, that's true. If you pay extra money to become a patron, you get access to Joe's beard progression.
My scruffy face. But yeah, we also have bonus videos and all sorts of fun stuff. You can watch Doctor Who with us. And you don't even have to do it forever. Just do it for a month. And then we get money. It's great. Are you ready to talk about Utopia?
Yeah.
All right. You want to hear my summary?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Of my alt title for this episode?
What is your alt title?
Chan Utopia, though.
Though?
That's what she says, isn't it?
I thought maybe.
Chantho.
You said
Chan
it like...
Utopia, though.
You said it like though.
Though?
Though?
I don't know. It's THO. That's though. Here's my summary of Utopia. The Doctor and Martha recharge on the Cardiff Rift. Jack Harkness jumps onto the TARDIS as they head to the end of the universe where they find cannibalistic humans called the Future Kind. Luckily, they find a camp of non-cannibal humans who are planning to fly a rocket to what they hope is Utopia. This is all headed up by Professor Yana, who is trying his best along with his insect-like companion, Chantho. Trying his best to what? Chantho. Well, I did not finish writing that sentence. I should have probably put what he's trying his best at, but no. The Doctor...
Just his best.
He's just doing it. He's trying his best. The Doctor helps fix the rocket, but the Future Kind do it some damage, so they have to fix it some more. The Doctor has a heart-to-heart with Jack about how fucked up he is, while Martha asks Yana about his fob watch. When he opens it, he turns into the Master and kills Chantho, who kills him right back. The Master rushes into the TARDIS and regenerates, then leaves everyone behind. Sound good?
That's pretty much more or less what happens.
Yeah. Discuss. This is the discussion portion of the podcast. This is where you and me talk Utopia to each other.
Okay. This will now be the fourth time.
Yeah, so now I gotta do it 2 more times.
No.
6 times is best, as they say.
6 times is best.
That's the phrase they always say.
I disagree.
The rule of 6s. You're not heard of the rule of 6s?
I've not heard of the rule of 6s.
That's when you go 1 past 3 and you're like, uh-oh, gotta do it 2 more times. So it's the rule of 6s.
I don't think comedy is multiples.
Yeah, multiples of 3.
I don't think that's how the rule works.
Police Academy 1 through 3. Good. And then you got 4 and 5, not so great. But then you got 6 and it's all back to the good. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen those movies. I know there's like 7 or 8 of them.
You're just making shit up.
Yeah, that's called improv.
I don't think so.
Which is short for improving. Right?
Again, I don't think so.
Yeah. It's improvisation. I just remembered.
Would you like to talk
Which is short for improvingization.
Would you like to talk about Doctor Who?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Lovely.
My discuss notes are just elements of this.
I see just names written down.
Yeah. I want to be honest, there's not a heck of a lot of a plot going on in this one, necessarily.
It is mostly just, like, Jack is here.
Jack is here. And we got to set up the Master for the
also,
finale.
The Doctor is really, really a dick to him.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, he's like, yeah, you're wrong.
The universe doesn't like you, buddy.
You're a wrong thing.
You shouldn't exist.
But he doesn't have to be so mean about it.
No. Also, like, how dare you, like, defy the time and not age or die? That's terrible. Says the fucking Doctor. Who frequently resets himself.
Says the fucking Time Lord Victorious.
Says the guy who, every time he regenerates, gets a little bit younger, at least at this point. Anyway, I did like that scene.
That is a good
scene. The scene where he's talking to Jack. They're
in the, like, radiation room.
Yeah, the Doctor's outside of it. Jack's inside of it, doing shit.
He also says his name in a way that sticks in my brain. He says, Jack. And then puts his head on the glass.
That seems very David Tennant-y. This is the first Tennant Jack Harkness scene or episode, right? They haven't been in a thing together.
Correct.
Interesting. I just kind of forgot about that, like, because the Doctor is the Doctor, you know. Forgot that every Jack Harkness thing before this was with
different guy
with 9.
Yeah, there's a line where the Doctor says, "You've had work done," and Harkness says, "You could talk."
Yeah.
He's got a whole new body.
Also, a payoff of stuff that we haven't been talking about because we haven't been talking about Torchwood, but throughout I believe the entirety of season 1 of Torchwood, Jack has this mysterious hand in a jar that we don't know what it is.
But you do know, like if you watch Doctor Who.
I mean, they never straight up say that's the Doctor's hand.
But how many stray hands are there?
So many.
You know what I mean?
You seen Star Wars? People losing their hands left and right.
Kind of seems like it.
Mostly the right, but was it? It is the right hand that usually goes in Star Wars, right?
I don't know. I
think so.
I don't. I refuse to remember anything about Star Wars.
Luke Skywalker loses his hand.
No.
Gets it replaced with a robo hand.
No.
But yeah, we find out that the vat of water holding a hand is the Doctor's hand. And that will pay off in the end of season 4?
Calling it a payoff is something.
It sets up something that I think is really stupid.
Sometimes things can be really stupid and kind of fun at the same time.
That's true. To
be fair, that's how I feel about By Generation. I think, I forget who it was. I think it was friend of the show, Gons, who was like, By Generation is stupid. And I was like, correct. Also, good. He was like, incorrect.
I don't mind it. I don't mind By Generation, but now it just seems to be like, everyone's doing it.
Yeah, if that's what happens, like, you come out as bi, and then, like,
Ronnie.
One by one, all your friends start doing it, and you're like, I did it first.
Speaking of bi, how do you feel about Jack Harkness being back in the show?
I've always liked the character. It sucks that, like, the actor's behavior retroactively makes the character less fun. But, like, Jack Harkness is a fun character.
I agree. I straight up did not remember most of what happens in this episode. The only thing that I remembered before we watched it again was I remember Chantho and I remembered the Master.
Yeah.
That's it. I didn't remember the Great Big Rocket. I didn't remember the Future Kind.
I was going to say, I felt like I remembered everything but the Future Kind. Like, when they showed up, I was like, who the hell are they?
They got those sharp teeth.
What is their function?
To be the villains of the episode. Also, like, some people will count this as part of a 3-parter with the next 2 episodes. And I remember even at the time being like, I don't think so. RTD doesn't think so. He thinks this is its own episode and not part of a 3-parter. But that being said, not a lot actually happens in this episode.
It does seem like maybe they count it that way because it is all set up.
But like, the only thing that really carries over from this into the next episode is the master, really.
And the kid.
The kid?
The kid.
I don't remember the kid.
The kid that's like, the sky is made of diamonds. That kid.
So, this happened in this episode?
Yeah.
I don't remember
There's
that.
there's like, oh, we'll help you get settled in. Get over here, small child. And then they're like, are you old enough to work?
Oh,
no, I think she says, how old are you? And the kid says, old enough to work.
Okay, I think that kid might have been a contest winner.
The kid is in the finale.
Really?
Yeah.
I've already forgotten about this kid.
Remember it, because you're gonna later, well, you won't really see his face, but he will say, this guy's made of diamonds again, and you're gonna be like, oh no. Do you remember now?
Oh, no, I do not. That happened in this episode, Utopia. Kid said something about the sky's diamonds.
Yes, about Utopia. His mom says in Utopia, because Martha says, what's Utopia like? Or something like that. And the kid says, my mom says, the sky is made of diamonds. And then Martha's like, good for your mom. She sounds smart.
I vaguely remember that.
That kid is important later on.
What happens with the people in the rocket come back? Is that a plot point in the next 2 episodes? Or are they just...
Yes.
I don't remember.
Okay. It's like the most important.
It is? Okay. In the next 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Well, okay. To be fair, I've blocked a lot of this finale out because I remember it being bad.
I mean, correct. I'm surprised because it's like part of the more competent part of the finale.
I remember the incompetent parts.
Where you're like, that all tracks.
Huh.
Does it emotionally hit the beat it's supposed to hit? But it tracks.
Okay. So, Derek Jacobi is the master.
Say it one more time?
Jacobi.
Is that right?
Yep. I heard it in the Doctor Who Confidential and was like, I've been mispronouncing it as Derek Jacobi. It's Derek Jacobi. So, are you okay?
I didn't know.
It's Derek Jacobi. He plays Professor Yana. He gets to be the master for a little bit, and he's good at it.
He's very good at it. I kind of wish he could. I mean, not that... Oh, shoot. Sims?
Mm-hmm.
Not that he doesn't do a fantastic job, but I wish Jacobi...
Derek Jacobi.
I wish he got a little bit more time.
Well, he does have Big Finish. He is the War Master.
Ooh.
Plus, we've already seen him play the Master before.
Yeah.
He was in the 8th Doctor, or not the 8th Doctor, the kind of canon 9th Doctor, the animated Scream of the Shalka. He was the robot master that was just hanging out in the TARDIS.
Oh, yeah. That was a thing that existed.
Mm-hmm. That's Derek Jacobi. So he played the master before he played the master in this. Though I assume that's not the same incarnation, because at the time, RTD didn't count that as canon. But then, in the Chutigawa era, he was like, what the fuck? Go ahead, throw him up in that montage of doctors floating around Chudi's face. So, I don't know. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Nothing's canon. Don't stress about it.
But
Don't stress about it.
I think he is great both as Professor Yana. He's adorable.
Yes.
And then he's great. He's almost, and I think they did this intentionally, he's kind of Hartnelly.
I was going to say, he is, I think to me, there's something that I really enjoy in that, like, you do get the sense that this is the same person, right? It's not like, oh, like, he was pretending to be this nice guy. It's like, no, you can see the same traits of this same person. Mm-hmm. Like, in that, the moments where they're working together, the Master and the Doctor, you're like, that's right, they were friends. And, like, this is what that friendship must have been like. There's something very delightful about that. So, like, it's not just a part that the Master is playing. There's, like, some truth to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the same thing with, was it John Smith in the Human Nature 2-parter? Like, there's you still see bits of the Doctor in there.
Yeah, it's nice to see it in a different context. It's also nice that, like, I could see somebody making the choice of, like, yeah, it's just like a different person.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, no, you can see the parts of the master and how that's just the same guy, really, in like a different context with different experiences.
Two things about him in this one. He has the drums. He hears drums. Is that something that's supposed to have been the master has always heard drums? Is this a retcon-y thing?
Since he was a child.
Okay. And two, his name stands for You Are Not Alone. How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's some pretty stock standard RTD nonsense. I don't...
Yeah, he does that every finale almost.
Does it make sense? No. Do I care? Does it, like, bother me so much to impair my enjoyment? Also, no.
Because, I mean, you've got, what, Bad Wolf, you've got the whole Susan twist.
Yeah.
And then all that stuff. He did it even with, like, the episode where the thing comes out of the movie theater and, like, the letters fall off of the movie theater thing and reveals, like, its real name and this... Why is he so obsessed with, like, not really clever wordplay?
I feel like I could see having, like, an imprinting experience, an experience imprint on you as a child where you, like, figure out wordplay right before the TV tells you the thing and being like, whoa, that was great. and then moving on from that point forward and being like, I need to make sure that other people have this feeling.
Okay.
That's what I think.
So we've talked about Jack, we've talked about the master. We haven't really talked about the doctor or Martha, but I feel like they're mostly just kind of there.
Yeah.
Doing plot stuff. The only other thing I feel like we need to talk about is Chantho. She's great. How do you feel about Chantho?
Chantho's great.
She's basically Yana's companion.
Yeah.
And there is like a parallel with her and Martha, because she's got feelings for Yana, right?
Yeah. How old is she?
Good question.
What's that age difference?
Judging by the actress playing her when I saw her out of makeup, vast.
I mean, I guess not that much different between Martha and the doctor. Yeah, she has that really great scene where Martha's like, say a curse word. Say a curse word for me, please.
Basically, yeah. Which is, say something without saying Chan before it and though after it, which is what she does. And then she just goes, no.
And then giggles. And it's like, yeah, you're precious.
It reminds me a lot of like the scene in Into the World when Rose is talking to the person like works there. Those sort of like small little moments. Good stuff.
I love those scenes, yeah.
Where you get to sort of just like hang out with like the little alien person who just is a person, you know?
Yeah.
It's not just here's a weird alien. That's a person too. Anything else you want to talk about this episode? There's not a lot going on in it.
There really isn't, is there?
I can't think of anything else
you
to
also
talk about.
Can't remember huge chunks of it, which really puts me at a disadvantage.
We just watched it. Well, we had a whole vacation in between. So that might have been an issue. We watched this a couple weeks ago.
You don't remember the kid?
I vaguely remember the kid. I think that kid won a contest to be on the show. Some kid did. I remember the kid's like, I'm doing official business stuff. I'm showing people around and taking them where they need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't remember the thing about this guy's got diamonds.
Well, it's important.
But
remember that for the future.
That was talking about the Utopia, where the big old rocket is going.
Yes.
Okay.
And you don't remember what happens to the people on the rocket.
And no. Did something happen to them at the end of this episode? I thought they got off okay.
No, it happens to them in the next. It happens to them in the finale.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's like a cliffhanger here where the Master steals the TARDIS and leaves Jack and the Doctor and Martha behind. I don't know how this cliffhanger is resolved. I do not recall.
They fix up his...
Well, you don't have to tell me. I can catch it
okay.
When we watch the episodes.
All right. I remember.
The end of this season, I don't recall much of. So this is kind of like I'm going in fresh, going in new, which is fun. But also I know I'm going to be disappointed again.
There are parts of it that are really fun.
We'll see.
There are parts of this finale that are enjoyable. It's an RTD finale where you're like, I had fun and a bunch of stuff happened that I was like, I mean, okay. If you want to do it that way, that's fine.
But unless you have anything else you want to discuss in detail, do you want to take a break? Is there anything else you wanted to dive into in more detail?
No.
All right, then we'll take a quick break and we'll be back for final thoughts.
Hello and welcome to your special delivery of the Cosmic Pizza podcast. I am Casey from the UK.
Dan in the UK.
Finger on the pulse. That's this show. That's definitely what we're all about.
Paul in the UK. I don't eat mashed potato. It's horrible stuff.
John in Canada. First world problems. It's the only kind I have.
How are you doing, Paul?
And all 7 of our listeners want to know.
I'm pretty sure most of them are here. And we are here to serve you a delicious slice of life.
The Cosmic Pizza podcast is not about the cosmos, all about pizza.
And we're back.
Holy shit, welcome back.
Tony, you done talking Utopia to me?
You can't. You simply can't. You simply must stop.
All right. But do you want to do something at this point in time?
Yeah, it's time for final thoughts.
I did that in a different way so you couldn't do your bit. How does that make you feel?
You used up all the bits.
I used up all the bits?
You used them all up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love you. All right, we'll do some final thoughts.
A pretty good episode. If you had asked me before we done the podcast, I've been like, yeah, Utopia is pretty good. Well, it's only doing the podcast that I'm like trying to find things to talk about that I'm like, you're right. Not a lot of things happen, especially not a lot of things that aren't set up for the finale. Because I also would have said like, no, yeah, Utopia is its own. It does stuff that leads into the 2-parter, but I wouldn't call those episodes a 3-parter. But then when you try to think of like, what happened in that episode? It's all set up for the finale.
But yet it feels so separate from the finale, you know? Like, because it's in a completely different location. It has a different vibe and tone.
Yeah. The thing that I remember, like, taking away from this episode, like, the first time I watched it, is that, like, oh, the Master is fun. This is going to be fun. How it really was, like, my first exposure to that character, too.
Mine, too.
What did you think at the time? Versus, like, what you think about the character now?
Oh, that's a good question. Like, I know the Master a whole lot better now. Like, classic Master, too. Not just, like, having seen Missy and the guy in the 13th Doctor era. But, yeah, I feel like I got a firmer grasp on who that character is. So at the time, when I watched it initially, I was like, this guy seems fun, but I don't know who he is. I don't even think I was aware of the concept of the Master.
Oh, I definitely was, because I was the type of person, so I wouldn't go and watch everything from the beginning. What I would do is I would, like, go and read Wikipedia or, like, whatever fan wiki and be like, okay, I kind of know what happened leading up to this point.
Right.
Like, I told you, there was, like, a period of time where I knew, like, how all the Doctors died. Because the one thing I did do was, like, go back for some reason and watch all the regenerations so that I was like, I have an idea. And that's why I ended up watching at least some of 5 before we watched Classic Who. Because doing that and, like, watching all the regenerations, I was like, I like this guy.
And, like, Anthony Ainley's in the 5th Doctor era quite a bit, right? I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
He's right at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you got some Master exposure.
That's true. Maybe I might have seen an episode or two.
You probably didn't see any Delgado, just Anthony Ainley.
Yeah. Because,
like, Delgado was just the 3rd Doctor. Are those your final thoughts?
Yes.
My final thoughts are that this is it's not a bad episode. It's a good episode. I was entertained the entire time watching it. Apparently, it doesn't stick in my brain very well. That's
just your brain, though.
I do like Chantho. I like the Master. I really like that scene with the Doctor and Jack. I thought that scene was really good. I didn't remember it before coming back into watching it, but then while I was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. This is a good scene. I don't remember where it's going, so I'm kind of excited about that. Just to see, maybe I'll have a different reaction to it. I remember I did not have the best of reactions the first time.
I'm so excited to watch this finale with you for the first time.
The first time for the second time. This will be my second time watching it for the first time. But, yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I think we are done talking Utopia to you.
God damn it. You already used up all the bits.
That's 6. I got it back to 6.
Now we're in debt.
Rule of 6s.
There's no
rule of 6s. I did it. Comedy people appreciate that about me. That's a rule of 2/3, you know? It's the rule of 2/3.
I'm having like a genuine stress response. Like there's adrenaline happening. Because I'm so angry.
I love you. Before we go, is there anything we need to plug?
No.
Since everyone here knows that I, listening, has just discovered how great I am at comedy, I am going to release a stand-up special. It's coming. I am waiting on some music and some art, and then it'll be done. I'm going to get it out by December. I'm saying it here on the podcast.
December?
By December. Yeah.
That's so long from now.
I know. I'm giving my collaborators plenty of time, but if it'll be available by December.
Should get a move on.
I do too. I believe it will be out by December at the latest, maybe earlier. If you want to pester Vincent E.L., who's doing the music, and Brad Heath, my dad, who's doing some cover art for it.
At Vincent E.L.?
And I don't know. I think it's just Brad Heath on Facebook. I think heathgraphics.wordpress.com, maybe? I don't know.
Contact form through its WordPress.
Yeah. You know what? He may be on Blue Sky, too, probably. Vicardis, probably.
I'm on Blue Sky. I can plug that. If you want to follow me on Blue Sky, I am FWDPWR.
I'm Minty Pineapple.
I'm that on Blue Sky as well as Instagram.
We're on Blue Sky as well. We as the podcast.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Watch your ass. But I think that's it. If you liked this episode, check out more on WatchYourRassilon.com. You can also find our podcast, our Patreon, and more at Linktree/Watch-A-Thon. And I want to give a special shout out to Vincent E.L. for providing us with our amazing theme song and the eventual music for my stand-up special. Type 5.
Thank you, Vince. Turn in your homework. Thanks.
Check out more of their music at vincentel.bandcamp.com. And tune in next time when we talk about The Sound of Drums and Last of the Time Lords, the Series 3 finale, where I will learn what's going on for the second time. You want to know what I do remember?
What do you remember?
Dobby Doctor?
Yes.
There's some floating orbs, maybe?
Okay. You do remember the orbs.
Dancing to music?
Yes. Scissor Sisters.
The doctor's just in a wheelchair or like a chair or something
He's
for way too long.
Old for so long.
Tinkerbell Jesus?
Tinkerbell Jesus.
That may be it.
Okay. You remember most of it.
Most of the bad stuff. My favorite thing's not with the Master's not in this one. It's the season 4 finale, right? The really, really bad joke?
Yes, that's a season 4 finale.
Okay.
Or not 4.
Well, like it's series 4 finale, but not the specials finale. Or is it? It is the specials finale.
Yes.
Okay. The last of the specials, not the series 4 finale.
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because the season 4 finale's Journey's End.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait for us to do season 4.
We're getting close.
Season 4 is my favorite.
We got this finale, and then we got Voyage of the Damned or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Then we get to Donna. But until then, keep calm and Rassilon.
Goodbye, and I love you in a platonic, parasocial way.
We were talking Utopia to you just then, and now we're done.
God damn it.
Oh no, we gotta do the rule of 9s.
It's not multiples.
We gotta do the rule of 9s. We gotta keep this podcast going for
and the podcast and the recording.
Hey, don't hit stop. Don't hit stop.
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network. Be part of the crew and help support our shows by donating to our ESO Patreon or by shopping at the TeePublic store, which can all be found at www.esonetwork.com. The ESO Network, your station for all things geek.